Hi, this is Culture and Communication Strategist Gino Parati. In this video, I'm going to focus on physical appearance, which is one of the 10 channels of nonverbal communication. By the end of this video, you're going to better understand the components that make up physical appearance and how to effectively use our appearance to build a successful personal brand. It's important to understand that people have preconceived notions or stereotypes that develop around age, body shape, height, body color, body hair, and they help determine what we think is and is not beautiful. Those stereotypes can be developed from our familial cultures or our society or our larger cultures of where we grew up, such as our nations. It's important to understand the expectations, the stereotypes that the audience we're trying to reach with our brand, that they make of these components of our physical appearance. Because those are the people that we're trying to send a consistent message to. Those people are going to be influenced in how they decode the message of our physical appearance. They're going to be influenced by their culture. And what I mean by that is their culture is a component of place and time. For example, I live in New York City, so that's my place. It's a city. Obviously, it's in the state of New York and in the country of the United States. So those are all cultural influences on my place. But equally important is the time of that place. I'm in New York here in 2019, which would be a different experience for the standards expected in the 1990s and then in the 1980s, the 1960s, the 1880s, for example. Those standards are all determined, as you can see, by time and place. And that determines how people are going to interpret the expectations of age, body shape, height, body color, body hair, and beauty. I want to spend another moment on that last one I mentioned, which is beauty. It's important to recognize that studies have uncovered something called a halo effect. Think of halo around an angel, so it makes us more angelic. What the halo effect means is that we tend to attribute positive qualities to people's personality based off of their level of attractiveness, how we think they are beautiful. So therefore, it is important to present ourselves in ways that are decoded as being attractive by our audience, because they will think better of us. They will attribute those positive qualities based off of attractiveness of the way that we look. For personal branding, it's important to find an answer to this question. How will your audience interpret your physical appearance? So I just told you, based on the halo effect, that one way you want them to interpret your appearance is as attractive. And you need to determine what those standards are of attractiveness by place and time. So the place is not only just your city location like New York City, but oftentimes the place would be, for branding, your field. Let's use an example for me. Let's use the second title you see at the bottom of the screen of University Lecturer. So when I'm in a university classroom, that's my place. University classroom in the year 2019. That's my time. And how that will influence how I show up in my physical appearance is how I style my hair, right? That's going to be different. If I'm just working from home, other than running a comb through my hair, no one else sees me through the day, I'm not going to spend much time fixing my hair. If I'm going out on a Friday night, then I might put some gel in my hair, style up a little bit differently to make a different impression in that time and place. So I'm going to interpret my physical appearance based off of that place, in this case, university lecturer, because I want people to see me as a competent lecturer. Basically, the example I just gave is connecting your personal brand successfully to the way that you look. You want to look the part that you're playing. I think a helpful way to view this is to think of some really successful actors, perhaps Meryl Streep, for example, and how she has played a diverse number of roles, and that she'll change her physical appearance, the actual look, how she holds her body, how she moves her body, her physicality will change to make us believe that she is the character that she's playing, which of course is not really who she is as an individual human being. It's a role that she's playing. And that's what you want to do for your successful brand. Once you know the impression that you're trying to create, how do you use your appearance to communicate to your audience that you are that brand?